What's good, everybody? It is your girl, Tika Deshawn of All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless That here to give you guys a recap of Double Cross. This is by the Gibson twins. With that being said, Double Cross. Erica and Eric Cross are the Wonder twins that decide to take matters into their own hands after a sudden rise of sex trafficking in their neighborhood. Haunted by their past, the twins set down a path of their unique brand of vigilante justice, and they get crazy with the justice, y'all. So anyway, on the latest episode entitled Double Jeopardy, the twins are not with the shenanigans. They're at the hospital and Eric's baby has just gotten kidnapped. Now somebody took the baby, but at this point no one knows. So they're scrambling around the hospital trying to figure out what is going on. They run into Nurse Brian and he's saying that somebody took a baby. He was coming to let the twins know. And then they end up outside because, of course, they always blame Brian simply because of the fact that he used to work with this group of people that used to snatch up kids. So anyway, Eric receives a phone call, and on the other end of this phone call is his nemesis that we thought was unalive on the end of last season. However, this person ends up still being alive, and he's also Eric and Erica's father. Now, this nemesis goes by the name of Kade. And again, Kade is Erica and Eric's father. He is very infamous for snatching up little kids and trafficking them. He is another form of the highest. I think that's why I'm so drawn to this particular movie or this series. So anyway, Kade is on the phone and he's telling Eric that you might want to get a DNA test because that baby is not your baby, that's my baby, and I'm keeping the baby. And so Eric is asking Brian, where is he? Where is he? So Erica is inside the hospital looking at camera footage, hospital footage, trying to see if they see anyone going in and out of the hospital. And she doesn't really see anything. But then there's a moment that stands out where the footage looks like it's going back and forth, like it's literally doing the same thing. And they realize that the footage has been tampered with. And Eric walks in, he's upset. He lets Erica know that Kade has taken my baby. He is so upset, but she assures him, just as she always does, brother, everything is going to be okay. We're going to help you find this baby. So then we see at the police department, Detective Bryant and Diaz, and they are just having a conversation because they're back at work after a long stint of dramatic other events. So Bryant sees that Banks is made her way into the police department and he's like, I don't need anybody to investigate me. I've been cleared. And she say, oh no, I'm not here to investigate you, bro. I'm your chief. I'm the new chief of this, since the other chief who was here was a part of a darn trafficking ring. I'm here to make sure everything runs smoothly. And Brian is not with that because he knows that everything that he went through with getting investigated, he did not like that feeling. So he thinks that he's going to be under a microscope every time Banks is on duty. And 9 times out of 10, he probably will be, but it is what it is. So back at the house, we see DeAndre, and he's just talking to her, letting her know, you got to calm down. You can't be out in the streets. You already got a record. You already got warrants. So anyway, out in the streets, we see that the twins are activated and they are snatching up and jacking up any and everybody until they can get answers as to where Kade is. Brian told them that Kade might be in the Heights somewhere, that he has a house somewhere in the Heights. However, where in the Heights? Like the Heights must be pretty big because they can't seem to find anywhere, or can't seem to find where Kade is. They are literally jacking up everybody trying to figure out where Kade is. So anyway, they make their way back home, and Eric talks to his mother, and she says that you don't have to worry about it. The baby is probably going to be with one of the mothers, and the baby will be taken care of. You don't have to worry about that. But then back at the house where Kade is talking to a mother. The lady with the white wig is considered a mother, and the girl in front of him, she wants to marry Kade. Kade is ruthless, but she wants to marry. And anyway, Kade puts her out of the house because she's not fulfilling the duties. So then we see Minton, and she is, of course, an attorney who has now turned into a defense attorney. And in walks her stepdaughter, and with this guy named Trey. Now, Trey is going to probably need Minton in a little bit because Trey is going to find himself in some trouble. But Trey seems to love to help people. That's his mission, he says. So he he's walking through the park and he sees this girl who has just been put out of Kade's home and says, I can help you, I can get you food, I can take you whatever you need, I can help you. And so she proceeds to pretend as if she's going to allow him to help, but then she uses him in a stick up because she's going to recruit him later. She's going to think that he has no other options, and then they're going to probably recruit him, take him back to the dungeon, and help snatch up little kids. So he end up getting arrested because she has popped somebody in the store. They blame it on him, but she was able to escape. And of course, Brian and this new partner that he does not want is there, and they're just investigating the whole scene. Then we see this big old yellow bus, and I'm like, why are we looking at this yellow school bus? Well, you guys, the young lady that has unalived somebody in a bank robbery or in a store robbery ends up snatching a bus full of kids, and she's going to take all of those kids over to Kade, y'all, because she's trying her best to get in good with Kade so that Kade will marry her. She is so obsessed and so wants to be one of his wives, one of the mothers, that she's going to do any and everything. She thinks that this is her way to being good with Kade. Maybe Kade will let her back in the house, but she has literally snatched up a bus full of kids, y'all. And it's crazy because the teacher she knew she wasn't the regular bus driver, but she didn't think that she would go and snatch up a whole bunch of little kids and take them somewhere that they were not supposed to be. Listen, y'all, Double Cross has been going on for about 5 seasons now. This is the final season. Unfortunately, I wish that they would give more of this show, but I'm here for it all. So I have a playlist of Double Cross. If you want to kind of check out what the first season was about, I'll include the link. But anyway, y'all, Double Cross again in its final season, season 5, and this was my recap from episode 1 entitled Double Jeopardy, y'all. This episode was so crazy. Do you guys even watch Double Cross? If not, if you do, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know how you feel about the show. Who's your favorite character in the show? There's so much more that we can talk about, and I will definitely dive into it more as time progresses. But this was the latest episode from Double Jeopardy, Double Cross. It got crazy. That's Jeff Logan, guys. I know you guys have probably seen me post him multiple times. Well, this is why I've been posting this picture of Jeff Logan, because he is a part of this amazing series entitled Double Cross. And again, just as I stated in the beginning, it is from the Gibson twins. They're new out there. They've been doing their thing for a while, but this particular film or this particular series literally stands out for me. I just absolutely had to talk about it, y'all. Anyway, you guys, that's about it. Thank you all so much for tapping in with your girl Tika Deshawn of All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. If you're new to my channel, find me for the first time, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, so that you can receive reminders of ruthless content. All right, you guys, stay ruthless.